when Erica Mena dropped the nastiest, dirtiest bombshell of 2025. She whispered, "Yan Dandy, you really thought I was going to stay silent." She wasn't just exposing lies. She was also saying that Mendeecees, not Safari, was the father of her child. Wasn't a one-night error? We were talking about Yandy's husband, her so-called king. "I knew that baby didn't look like Safari. This isn't reality TV anymore. This is war, allegedly," she said, going live while screaming and shaking and removing her wig. What the hell is happening? Erica's baby daddy suddenly appeared. Erica claimed that they tried to bury the DNA test. Even the producers were unable to handle this situation due to hush money, covert late-night visits, and maternity hospital lockdowns. So you have to wonder if Erica is telling the truth. How long Mendeecees has been lying, and why the kid looks exactly like him if she is. Stay locked in, because what's going to happen next will ruin families, expose producers, and change the course of events. Let's go back in time, because this wasn't simply Erica sharing a mysterious picture of her baby's face with the caption, "His real father knows who he is." Let's talk about the true disaster behind this lunacy. Erica Mena is known for her violent breakups and reality show rampages. Goes all the way back to private jets, sealed dressing rooms, covert reunions in Atlanta, and a DNA test that supposedly disappeared before the results were made public. And slapping her co-stars with the truth has now taken her chaos in different direction, right into Yan Dandy Smith's house. Insiders say that she has a baby, which is her weapon. Yes, we have him. Erica has been implying for months that her baby has nothing to do with Safari, but everyone assumed after their breakup. Erica continued to remain quiet for a reason. She was waiting, taking photos of hospital documents, Uber logs, and, according to an anonymous Love and Hip Hop employee, even voice recordings of Mendeecees asking, "What if that baby is truly mine?" Allow that to sink in. According to insiders, Erica and Mendeecees had a secret dinner in 2023 while filming a crossover reunion special. And Mona Scott was grinning behind the scenes. The producers reportedly turned off the cameras for 2 hours without providing an explanation. Isn't an accident? Was planned. 2 hours later, Erica was spotted leaving Mendeecees' hotel floor wearing a hoodie and sunglasses. 10 minutes later, he emerged wearing the same attire, but his shirt was now inside out. Could have been a coincidence or a cover-up. Yandy said she had no idea what was happening, but then she began posting dubious Instagram stories. Those who smile in your face while sleeping with your mistakes are not trustworthy. It turns out that the true dagger was for Erica, even though everyone assumed she was coming for Chrissy or Cambella. But wait, things get worse. Erica claims she took the initial DNA test. She claims that the findings were 99.98% positive for Mendeecees at a private facility in Miami, just any walk-in lab. But one of those upscale Beverly Hills-style clinics where they give you cucumber water while ruining your life. But just prior to her going public, a production person called and advised her to wait. They reportedly offered her $75,000 to remain silent and settle the matter privately. Girl, $75K for a secret like this? We're discussing the breakdown of a whole black reality royalty marriage, Erica said. It's purchased previously, but not now. When the second bomb dropped, the lab claimed they never received the DNA. She wasn't playing around. She moved directly to her lawyer, who apparently sent a demand letter to the producers asking that the original DNA data be made public. Samples. What now? How did that happen? You tell me that 2 people came in for testing, left their samples, got results, and now you lost the files. No, someone deleted that evidence. The twist is that Erica says Yan Dandy was the one who pulled the strings to make the test vanish. She says Yan Dandy sent someone from her public relations team to deal with it. And within 48 hours, the lab's website crashed due to maintenance personnel changing their phone numbers. And the test-performing physician abruptly went on vacation in Spain. You still believe this is minor drama? We're talking about full-on reputation control, covert bribery, and a baby caught in the middle. In the midst of a controversy, that is. poised to blow up on every American television. Let's talk about the baby, because this isn't just chatter. Several blogs have already compared the nose, smile, and even the trademark smirk that Erica's baby boy makes in images. That baby got Mendeecees' whole face and ain't got not one safari feature. Fans are commenting in the comments. Even worse, Safri hasn't shared any pictures or videos of the child online, not even a passive-aggressive statement about paternity. He's new, according to insiders, and when Erica told him she was expecting, he immediately requested a paternity test. When the findings were ambiguous, he supposedly withdrew all financial support and disappeared from public appearances. Canceled because involved in something he didn't sign up for. Damn it. However, this is where things go wrong because Yandy's response is unexpected. You would think that a woman would stand up for her husband no matter what, but not this time. When Erica went live and alluded to the baby drama. Throughout her 15-minute Instagram live, Yandy paced back and forth, yanking her lashes off and screaming, "You trifling Erica, you ruined my family, Emily." Yandy didn't deny anything. She never said men didn't do it. Not she said. The baby isn't his once. The voice broke like glass as she screamed into the phone. "You triflin' Erica, you ruined my family." But what really threw the internet into a frenzy was the quiet that followed her scream. The breakdown in her eyes, which was more than just anger, was what caused cardiac arrest. She was afraid that her husband might have stepped out again, but this time with a baby and receipts. Within minutes of Yandy going live, the blogs had already grabbed the attention of the public. Tape, cut it, and slapped it with headings like Yandy breaks down and admits marriage is in shambles over DNA drama. Erica Mana goes for blood after Mendeecees allegedly ghosted her after the baby bombshell. Next came screenshots that a Twitter user shared. "You know this changes everything. If he's mine, we need to talk," the man stated in Erica's messages. "Yandy can't know yet," said another message. Additionally, the timestamps coincided 2 weeks before the baby's birth. "God gives his strongest soldiers his toughest battles," Yandy wrote. Quotes such as, "With Erica leading it like a woman with nothing left to do. Her life wasn't falling apart. It wasn't drama anymore. It was a full-on exposure campaign." Then came the leak that almost brought down Instagram. An anonymous source, posing as a producer for Love and Hip Hop Field, sent out a blast email to specific media outlets. Containing security camera footage from a posh hotel lobby in Atlanta. The footage was not BHRO or raw behind-the-scenes footage. Is seen coming with his helper 20 minutes later. And then Erica appears wearing a blonde wig and a big sweatshirt, trying her hardest to avoid the cameras. The two of them go up to the penthouse level, and Erica stays there for 6 hours. 6 weeks prior to this, sometimes you have to disappear to find peace or truth. Erica shared a photo from a secret station on her Instagram story, stating, "This ain't peace. This is war, but the baby was born on the same journey. Digital grenades. Mendeecees made no remarks or tweets, just a silent Instagram story with a blank screen and a single caption. It's adorable. But a real guy manages his affairs in private, and the public's perception was eroding. Fans were split, and the comment sections appeared to be digital. Another fan commented, "Why would Erica lie when she had everything to lose? She could have chosen anyone, but she chose him. Come on now," another fan wrote. "Y'all always blame the woman. Hey, Mendeecees stayed loyal. This wouldn't be happening." The worst part is that this time it's not just words, there's a baby. And that baby is already making headlines, according to an unnamed hospital nurse. Others weren't so convinced, claiming that Erica's history of stunts makes it difficult to determine what's real and what's reality TV bait. Another insider stated that males arrived at the hospital parking lot, and the place where the baby was born supposedly contacted a gossip blog to say that Erica informed the staff that the father's name was missing from the birth certificate. However, I need to confirm something first. However, he never entered. Instead, he paced back and forth for 45 minutes before leaving, citing fear that Yandi's family had already discovered that you couldn't make this stuff up. Meanwhile, Yandi's team went into overdrive for damage control. And her public relations manager issued a scathing statement from Yandi Smith-Harris. Will not comment on unfounded claims intended to harm her family, but according to some sources, Yandandi contacted Mona Scott Youngright once and demanded that some scenes starring Erica be removed from future episodes. Kumona apparently refused, and you are already aware of Erica's response. Shared a story with the comment, "I guess I'm too real for reality TV." However, guess who wasn't keeping quiet anymore? Mendeecees' ex-girlfriend Samantha suddenly joined in on the turmoil with a sloppy little Instagram live, saying, "This isn't even the first time." She then revealed the real bombshell. Mendeecees stepped out on Yandandi, and he got sloppy. "I've been saying it now, and the truth is catching you." Samantha stated that Mendeecees called her last year to ask if they could go back in time, and that she wouldn't be shocked if there were more than one. Say what now? Secret baby. Erica is claiming Mendeecees is the father of her child Yandandi on live, but she isn't disputing it. There is also security footage of a DNA test that vanished, an ex-girlfriend spilling tea, a baby whose paternity hasn't been publicly confirmed. And guess who's still as if nothing were wrong? That man shared a video of himself at a Miami pool. Party with models, writing, "Some of y'all need my, not marriage, sir." Sir, but let's not remember that the whole Love and Hip Hop brand could be destroyed by this scandal because, according to rumors, Erica has already agreed to a deal for a special televised paternity show called Whose Baby Is It Anyway? What's more, she wants live results, a stage, and a live audience. According to reports, Mona is refusing to run it because it would be exploitative and unethical. But one of the executive producers supposedly disagrees and is attempting to offer it to Bet Plus or Zeus because, let's face it, in this new era, when a fan replied, "This too shall pass," Erica responded, "It won't pass until the truth comes out. And trust me, it's coming." Erica is marketing the hell out of viral material. She even updated her Instagram bio to unbothered, unbought, and unapologetic. When Erica said, "The truth is coming," the entire internet was on edge. 3 words were all it took to turn a messy affair into a media inferno, and the leaks came. In quick succession, starting with the claimed court, according to records a prominent gossip website claimed to have obtained. Erica had formally petitioned for paternity tests against Mendeecees Harris in Fulton County Court. In the purported father box, his complete name, legal spelling, birthday. And you already know that someone couldn't keep their mouth shut because the lab results leaked not even 24 hours later. And let me be clear that Erica didn't post them. According to one insider, the judge ordered a confidential DNA test to be administered at a private lab with no cameras, press, or distractions. Were published by a close family friend who obviously wanted to observe the world, and they weren't. Released by Mendeecees or Yandandi. They captioned the lab report, "Sometimes silence isn't strength, it's guilt." Boom, and on that page it indicated the in strong black text. To reiterate for those in the rear, 92% of the internet did more than simply react. It completely collapsed on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. And even while the fans were laughing, crying, and taking sides, Yandandi disappeared from Facebook. Memes were flying, videos were going viral, and fans were piecing together Yandi's previous videos about loyalty and king behavior with clips of Erica slowly entering the courtroom like she was in an episode of Scandal. Mysterious tweets, stillness, and then the unexpected bombshell. Yandi apparently filed for a split, according to several reports. Mendeecees received an official notification from Yandi's lawyers asking for a temporary legal separation, alleging irreparable hurt, emotional suffering, and humiliation. Mendeecees is pushing back, claiming that the baby was conceived while he and Yandi were on vacation, according to a leaked email between his team and a network producer. He pulled the Ross isn't just messy anymore. It's a full-blown reality. TV earthquake. But wait, it gets even more twisted. Erica recognized what it was, but if it's true, why lie to Yandi? Why conceal the hospital visit? And why tell Erica that we need to talk if the kid is mine? Geller reportedly added, "This ain't no scandal. We were on a break. I didn't cheat. I didn't hide anything." One comment under Mendeecees' tweet read, "Nah. You weren't on a break when you were sharing anniversary images talking about forever, my queen, lol." Another replied, "You weren't on a break. You were just careless." In the meantime, Erica is living out her best villain origin story, giving quotes, doing interviews, and even doing a podcast in which she stated, "I didn't destroy their family. The lies did. All I did was show the truth." Who knows? But it's not done yet because VH1 is reportedly in a panic, with executives discussing whether to halt the next season of Love and Hip Hop's filming because Yandi supposedly won't film with anyone who even speaks to Erica, including half the cast, 2 producers, and Mona herself, and Mona are over it. According to an insider, Mona was overheard in a meeting saying, "We've replaced bigger stars before, so if they want to act like children, we'll treat them like children." Now, there are rumors that Mona is planning a reboot with a brand new cast, a new city, and no Yandi, Erica, or Mendeecees. People are uploading side-by-side photos of the kid and Mendeecees, remarking about how his entire face is down to the hairline, and some are even referring to the baby on Twitter as Lilies. You guys are being so rude. But you know who else just entered the conversation and remarked? Men's Wilden, dude, saying, "That's all I must say. One thing." And now the whole Dipset corner of the internet is roasting Mendeecees like he did when someone asked about the incident during his Instagram Live. The Super Bowl was a disaster. I always advise Yandandi to keep your eyes open because men get weak. But women will rock your whole world. Even Mama Jones commented on Facebook, "You can't make this up if you tried." But beyond the drama, it's the memes, side-eyes, and subtweets. But there's more to this story because if the paternity test is legitimate, and everything points to it being so, this scandal isn't just embarrassing, it's legal. According to several outlets, Erica may now sue Mendeecees for child support. Not just the usual amount, since he's a reality star. And supposedly still bound by a contract with VH1, could be ordered by the court to pay rates, which are between $15,000 and $20,000 per month. If Erica's attorneys insist on full support, guess who would wind up testifying? Given that they are still legally married, K&D may be called to testify about their joint businesses, household finances, and timelines. Mendeecees begin to owe significant sums of money. Yandi's assets may also be affected. You can see where he is headed. This baby bombshell could literally blow up 3 "What is Erica doing now?" posting TikToks with captions like, "I couldn't do it without drama, so I brought the DNA, legendary behavior." Given the credibility of 2 TV careers and an entire franchise, the real question is, was this all planned by Erica? She waited until filming resumed before revealing the truth in stages. First, the shade, then the receipts, and finally, the results. She received attention from every blog and fan, and now producers are contacting her for interviews and podcasts, requesting exclusives, and there is a rumored 6-figure Zeus Network offer for a spin-off series. Here we have a baby, a DNA test, a shattered marriage, and a woman who may have just turned a scandal into a solo career comeback. Meanwhile, men are out there avoiding court cameras and repercussions as his face is actually trending as Father of the Year. It's your turn to share your thoughts on the entire Erica Mendeecees and Yandandi story. Was Erica justified in revealing the DNA bombshell, or is this just another clumsy ploy to remain relevant? He's the father of my child, okay, family? I want to hear your honest thoughts, so please share your hottest theories, your wildest conspiracy theories. And whether Mendeecees is the villain, the victim, or somewhere in the middle of this crazy love triangle. Is she the real victim here? Or did she ignore it for far too long? Don't hold back in your comments below. This story is too juicy for silence. If you're here for the drama, the shade, and the tea, you already know what to do. Click like, subscribe, and bombshell drops because, believe me, this is far from over. If you have any insider information or simply want me to cover more stories like this, please leave a comment or message me on social media. We're creating a community of people who are curious about the truth, and you're a part of it. Keep in mind the biggest: keep woke, stay suspicious. And keep an eye out because secrets always come out when you least expect them. The next video might even reveal the person you least suspect. Began with peace, love, and all the drama. In the following one, you.